well tonight. Just take a moment and connect to your sit bones, root down into the center of your seat, into yourself. Notice if you lean back a little bit, do the hip flexors relax? Visualize space and light between each and every vertebra in the spine. And take some time, gently soften the eyelids over the eyes. Soften the skin around the muscles, around the bones. And connect into your breath. Feel the steady rise of your inhale. Expand your vessel 360 degrees, expanding into the back body. And rising from the bottom up to the top. And as you exhale, gently release your air, your breath, from the top down to the bottom. So we're anchoring into this present moment, this right here, right now. Begin to cultivate an appreciation and an awareness for where you are in time and space. Become the center point of stillness, especially after coming through that week last week. It was quite intense for all of us. Probably saw quite a bit shift and reorganize. So we use this moment of calm to anchor in deeper into this moment, this eternal now. Feeling gratitude for the whole of the experience, right into this moment in time. The mantra came to me a couple days ago, and the mantra is, everything is working out. Breathe in, everything is working out. And breathe out, everything is working in. We breathe in to receive, everything is working out. And breathe out to surrender, that everything is working in. One more time, breathing in, everything is working out. And breathing out, everything is working in. Go ahead and keep your eyes closed. Just softly draw the palms into the heart center. Lightly touch the thumbs to the sternum. Connect deeply to your pulse, the light of your heart. Everything is working out. Let's take a big breath in, keep the palms together. Receiving our breath and exhale. Float the arms down. Okay, so we're going to keep the fingers out a little bit. Go ahead and draw your shoulders up towards your ears and then back behind you and then down. So the fingers serve as a sort of a stability, like a tripod for the neck. Receive your breath in and go ahead and let's drop the left ear down. Just play around, little movement. Let's bring it up, inhale and exhale, right ear down. So mirror image me. I'll do my best to be consistent with that tonight. Inhaling, coming on up. And exhale one more time, left ear down, maybe opening up the chin. What would feel really good? Take some time, honor your process, back up. And exhale over to the right ear. Chin can arc up and away. Feel this muscle opening up. And breathing and drawing the head up through center. So I'm going to talk a bit about integrated shoulders here. So we're going to integrate this left shoulder. It's coming up, back and down. Let's inhale both arms up actually, parallel to the floor. Take your left shoulder up, back, and down. Fingers are going to be way behind your right fingers. So then we inhale both arms up. Just noticing which arm feels more stable, which arm gives you more space to breathe, which feels more rooted into your heart. I hope it's your left one. All right, go ahead and bring it down. We'll do the other side just for the fun of it. Let's bring the both arms up, right shoulder up, back, and down. You can feel it connected. The scapula is drawn back, and we breathe in, our wings up. We all got wings tonight, and exhale. Float it down. We'll do both arms now, breathing in, both arms parallel. Scapula up, we retract them back and slide them down the spine. And from the low belly, root down to rise up through the fingers and keep the shoulders integrated. Should feel like you can breathe a lot more, a lot easier right now. We're drawing the breath all the way up into the tops of the lungs. So yummy. And exhale, flip the palms. Continue to keep muscular engagement. Shoulder blades retract. Let's inhale the right arm up. Exhale, bend into this left elbow and just start to turn. You can walk your left fingers out a little bit. What honors you? We're going to keep this left shoulder integrated back. It's protected that way. That'll come in handy in a minute. Okay? Inhale, root down from the right hip. And exhale, pause. My arms want to relax already, so just turn the palms up. Anytime the palms are open, we will be releasing excess heat. Let's breathe in, both arms parallel, shoulders up, back and down. They're integrated into the back of the heart. We sweep up, and exhale, we'll draw the right arm down. Let's keep the left arm open. Now breathing in and out, gentle, soft bend into that right elbow. Integrate it, reconnect. Maybe walk the fingers out. Really nice opening in the left side body. Invite your breath into the spaces that you feel opening. Breathing in, everything is working out. Breathing out, everything's working in. Check in. Okay, let's go ahead and flip onto our hands and knees, please. So take a moment to draw the knees underneath the hips and the wrists underneath the shoulders. You're going to create a little claw-like shape as if you're drawing the finger pads to the heel of the palms, if you want to do that. So there's a little pool in the heel of the palm that lifts up off of the floor. We create some space here. We're going to find the shoulders up, back, and down. I've created a safe little table for the shoulders to be protected. Receive a full breath, and let's go ahead and just find some cat and cow tilts, lifting up, breathing in, exhale, rounding through. Inhale, really articulate through the spine, drawing the tailbone up, melt the chest, lift the chin, and exhale, drawing down. Inhale, feel the undulation of the spine, the easeful flow. Exhale, beginning at the tailbone, ending at the crown. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, draw it back through center, and exhale. Let's go ahead and open up our knees if you choose. Bring the big toes together and just wiggle the hips side to side a little bit. Just opening up through the pelvis, the biggest joint we've got. Right up in there. Play around with it. We're not going to go all the way down into child's pose yet. So stay lifted in the heart, retract the scapula back behind you, and plug all 10 fingertips down into the earth as if you could pull your sternum forward between the two arms. You'll feel the muscles, the intercostals start to wrap around behind you, coming into the base of the heart. Now keeping that, draw the body forward so you feel the stability that you've created. And from there, we'll release the thumb, draw the metacarpals down. Those are our knuckles. Check out the wrists. There's a line, straight line in the wrist. That's how we know that we're safe and protected in the wrist. And we'll breathe in and breathe out. Just lift the knees about an inch off the floor. So So tone the low belly up in towards the sacrum. It's going to keep everything protected. Receive your breath in. Everything's working out. Exhale. Just start to draw the heels over to your left. Inhale through center. Keep connected. Exhale, both heels over to the right. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Last one of these. Breathing out. Inhale, coming back through center. Exhale, release the knees. Now let's go ahead and do find that full balasana, child's pose. Maybe extend the arms. Maybe create a little pillow with your forehead. Breathing into the back body as you allow yourself to completely release and melt into the floor, especially in the shoulders. Breathe into the space where your lungs are, where your kidneys are. One more breath here. Okay, let's go ahead for round 2. If you want to find that same connection, just shift through our tabletop. On the next breath in, go ahead, hug that right heel, left heel in towards the left hip. And then as if you're going to stamp the sole of the foot up towards the ceiling. From there, extend your left leg. Inhale, exhale, draw it back through, doming the back. Breathing in, just find this organic movement. Find your extension. Moving with function, moving with purpose, right? We can think of moving from the core, from the central point out to the extremities. One more breath in. I'm going to extend it long. Reach out and tone through the low belly. Inhale, sweep the right arm forward. Think about integrating your shoulder. Big breath in. Exhale, maybe hug that heel in. Turn the right palm down. Reach down and around and back. Maybe we find connection. Maybe not. Finding acceptance, right? Everything's working out no matter where we are in time and space. Engage through the low belly. Reaching into that lower right hand. Big full breath in. And tone the low belly to float that left leg down. If the left wrist is bothering you at all, take a moment. Let's go ahead and get off. I would like to get off that. Draw your hips to your heels. Flip the toes under, a little toe crunch. So in times of uncertainty, in times of chaos, it's nice to be that centered point. No matter what's going on around us, we breathe in, everything's working out. And then when we're ready, we exhale, we get back into the show. The show must go on. Okay. So as we settle into tabletop, notice the space, notice the energy, the connection that you've already created in that left side, that heat. Will extend out through the left leg. I changed my mind, let's do it the same way we did last time. Okay, so right heel hugs into the hip, we extend out. Exhale, hug the right knee into the chest. Breathing in, keep it connected, and then at the last moment, maybe it feels good to extend out. Be gentle with yourself, be patient with yourself. Breathe in, like the nautilus, you unfurl when you're ready. Your process takes some time. Breathing in, open up. Breathing out, hugging in. This last time we'll reach the right leg long, reach out through the toes, feel the connection, feel your right hamstring working, flip the left arm up, flip the thumb down, hug that right heel into the hip again, maybe find contact. Make contact, continue to draw the shoulders down towards the floor, hug the ribs in towards your midline. One more breath here. Now to release, exhale, tone the low belly, extend, and let it go. Shake out the head. I'm gonna go ahead and come onto the tops of my feet now. They're wanting that. You can choose to do another toe crunch. Little controlled articular rotation in the wrists here. If you want to lean back, it's safe on your knees, it's safe on your toes. Ha. Let it go. Anything no longer serving you, let it go now. Allow the exhales to receive. Everything's working in, right? What does that mean exactly? Go ahead and extend the right leg, extend the left. As without, so within. Press the earth away here, hover. Find that connection in the shoulder blades again. Up, back, and down. Receive your breath, bend the knees, lift your tailbone high, and press back down dog. Should feel really yummy here in the backs of the thighs and the calves. Just bend the knees one at a time. Opening up through. And continue to find that connection into your scapula as they draw back and down. Melting the sternum a little bit closer towards the floor. And now imagine that you've got a block between your two arms and you're squeezing this imaginary block together. So you find stability in the torso and ease in the legs. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. Check in periodically, just ensure that your neck is relaxed. I like to keep my neck pretty relaxed in my yoga practice. Okay. Breathing in, rock and roll forward into plank. So feel those low belly muscles. Breathing out, it's that little bear crawl. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, rock and roll forward. Exhale, we'll bend the knees and press it back, downward facing dog. One more breath in, rock and roll forward. Press the earth away, engage the scapula, shift it back, down dog. 2 more breaths here. Breathing in, rock forward. Now bend into the knees, shift the hips off to the right, heels off to the left. Maybe connect left knee to right elbow. Shift back through center. Exhale, hips off, heels off, right elbow. You know what I mean, right knee, left elbow. All right, shift it through. I like going live. I think it's great. One more time. We let things be what they are, right? We're comfortable with who and what we are, where we are, rooted into integrity, rooted into a knowing. Big breath in, exhale, go ahead, let's release those legs, release those hands. Maybe you want to bring the arms by the side with the palms up. Becoming that centered 0 point. Allowing your breath to focus you, to draw you into that centered 0 point. Return to the gift of your breath. 2 more breaths. Breathing in, everything's working out. We're going to reach the arms out. Draw the body up. Plant the knuckles, grip the floor, grip the earth, extend one leg and extend the other. Bend the knees, keep the hands and the feet right where they are. Same distance between hands and feet for plank as downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out. Press through the heels of the palms. Tiptoe the feet forward. Maybe you try to keep the arms as long and straight, as powerful for as long as possible. Have some fun, shake out the head. So even though we're in a deep forward fold here, continue to find engagement in the legs especially. Imagine that you're squeezing a block Big long block between the centers of your legs. Tone the low belly, hug it into the low back, into the sacrum. Might feel good to interlace the fingers and bring the pinkies to the base of the skull. Okay, maybe a little walk in place. Last breath here. Just kind of getting out any kinks. Shake out the head. Maybe bend the knees a little bit if the floor feels kind of far away, or if you have a block, you can use the block. We're going to bring this left hand into the midline. Draw the right arm up and back, and bring that right palm to your sacrum. So you can feel that it's level here. Now take a moment, both shoulders up, back, and down. Press into the earth or your block to exhale, and find your little twist. Just ensure, find a position where the neck feels easy. If you want to look down, if you want to look up, any movement in that top right arm, anything at all. Last breath here. And exhale, release and fold, let it go. Shake out the head. So we'll draw the right hand into the midline. Left palm comes up and back, and it just stays on the sacrum so that we know the twist is coming from the thoracic spine. From bottom of rib down to sacrum, it's rooted, it's solid. Helps us function. Inhale, get long. Retract the scapula. Exhale, little twist. Off to that other side. The left arm is on top, twisting off to the left. Ease in the neck. Maybe you extend that left arm if it's feeling comfortable for you. Just take some time externally rotating in the shoulders. It's all a process. Big full breath in. Good news is we never arrive. Exhale, let it go. Shake it out. Any movement you'd like to breathe. Inhale. Now we're going to draw our palms up to the shins. Create some traction here. Shoulders come up, back, and down. We've got all the curves in the low back, allowing for the blood flow back out of the head. Bend the knees a little bit, firm the legs, draw them into the midline. We'll draw the palms up and back, shoulders up and back, elbows hug in. Big breath in, draw it up. Exhale, release. Okay. Just feel the energy that you've created around your whole body for 3 breaths. This is a time where you can turn the palms open. We actually have energy centers called chakras in our palms. You can breathe in through there, and you can breathe out through there. One more breath here. This is my yoga friend right there. Exhale, I caught him in the screen. All right, go ahead and bring the palms together. Tone and firm the legs. Receive your breath. Everything's working out. Exhale, palms by the side. Shoulders up, back, and down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Let's interlace the fingers, turn the palms up towards the sky. And then a gentle breath in, we draw it up firm and tone the legs. Exhale, body up and over to the left. Left shoulder slightly forward. Keep the kneecaps lifted. Quadriceps engaged, tone the low belly. Inhale, draw it up. Exhale, press down through the air as if it's thick as honey. Shoulders up and back. Sweep the arms up. Offer your heart. And exhale, interlace the fingers. Maybe a new thumb is on top. Pull the fingers away. On the next breath out, body up and over to the right. Open up, spiral, open up your beautiful heart towards the sky. Maybe there's a little smile, softness in your face. It's a wonderful world. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's just bring our palms to Anjali Mudra. Anjali is the offering of our heart. Connect to your pulse. One more breath here. Exhale, release the arms. We'll start to flow with some sun salutations. Root down to rise up, sweep the arms up overhead. And on the exhale, maybe you bend the knees to assist you with some strength, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, palms can come to shins. Exhale, hinge and release. Breathing in, a half lift. Bend the knees a little bit. Find lots of power and strength. Start to shift the weight out of that left leg all the way into the right leg. And exhale, left leg down. Then we'll release the fingertips down. Draw the left foot forward, right foot back, so we're squaring off in the pelvis. We'll find ease in the neck. Breathing in, root down to rise up. Sweep the arms up overhead. Big breath in. Exhale, the right arm behind us. Inhale, sweep the fingers up. Exhale, left arm behind us. Breathing in. Maybe your gaze follows your hands. One more time, each side. That back left heel, draw it into the midline to help you stay stabilized and focused. And we'll draw both arms up. Now, big breath in. Exhale, sweep the fingers down, dangle the head. Press the earth away. Inhale, right leg back, plank. Retract the scapula. Exhale, knees down. Keep the same angle in the hips and the shoulders, chest down, chin down. Receive your breath. Exhale, hips down. Let's take a break. Little pillow with the forearms. Deep full belly breaths here. Press your belly button into the floor. Receive this gift. One more breath here. So we'll create a little tail from the base of the sternum, the low ribs, down to the feet. Slight internal rotation in the legs. Fan the toes. Press your pubis down into the earth. Lift the belly off of the floor. We'll draw the arms out like goalposts, shoulders up, back and down. What we've been working on all day. What feels like all day, right? Little shift side to side. Feel the rhomboids connect back, these muscles that support the shoulder girdle. Shifting back. Should be feeling all of the scalenes, all these muscles in the back body pulling you forward. One more breath here. Now exhale. Release it down. So a challenge point to shift out of Ashtanga Pranam, this 8-pointed bowing pose, all right? The knees are down. We engage tone through the low belly. Lift the hips, scapula up and back. We're in plank. We exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Deep and full. From the low belly on the inhale, let's go ahead and float that right leg up. Little circles in the left leg, sorry guys. That left leg's up, little circles in that left leg, left ankle and heel. On the exhale, draw the heel to the hip, knee to nose, rock and shift forward. Press the earth away. Come into as tiny a little ball as you can with that left leg. Big breath in, and exhale, step that left foot forward. Left foot back, right foot forward. Connect and hug into the midline. We'll breathe in to sweep the arms up. Now inhale, draw the left arm behind. And inhale the arms up. Breathing in, breathing out, right arm behind. Maybe we look back. Inhale up. Exhale. And if we ever fall, right, we do falter. In life, I think we're being shown all the ways that we kind of falter right now. Can you create some space for yourself? Can you be soft and gentle and maybe laugh at yourself a little bit? Exhale, let it go. Shake out the head. Now we'll breathe in, start to float all the way into that left leg, and we'll float the right toes up towards the ceiling. Find ease in the neck. You can keep the pelvis squared here. We can check back to the sacrum. Just finding stability. If you want to challenge yourself, maybe wrap one hand around that left calf, maybe another. One more breath here. And we'll exhale, float right leg to meet its friend, the left, and let out a nice big ha. Inhale, half lift. So already feel the gluteals engaged, feel everything from the heel, from the ankles, all the way up into the back of the body, including the glutes. Big breath in, rise tall, sweep the arms high. Invite in all the light that you are. Exhale right into the heart. Deep full belly breaths. Feel the difference in the left side and the right side. Check in with the jaw, receive your breath. Exhale, open up the palms. Shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, sweeping our arms up. Opening up, exhale, legs strong and solid. Half lift, long spine. And we'll exhale, we bend into the knees a little bit. Already find this really strong connection in this left leg. We float the right leg up. Big full breath in, exhale, right leg down, no hands. Nice job, guys. A big full breath in, root down from the center, sweep the arms up overhead, and on the exhale, we'll twist over to that left leg, right arm down. So take a moment, find the connection in the scapula, draw them up, back, and down. And if you'd like to get funky, maybe just draw that right heel in towards the midline. Not super funky. Funky would be, we can bring that palm to the sacrum, right elbow to the outside of that left knee. Staying connected, maybe palms come together into Jali Mudra, offer your heart. Breathing in, we will unwind out of this twist. Press the earth away, inhale, left leg back, plank, retract the scapula. Maybe bring the knees down, the chest down, resist the shoulder heads back, hips down. Inhale, cobra. We've got that same tail. Pull the chest forward, shoulders up, back, and down. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Now down dog to replenish, to renew. Okay, from the low belly, go ahead and inhale. Float that right leg up. Exhale, heel to hip. Feel the connection, knee to nose. Draw it forward. Now really press the earth away. Try to find the low abdominals. Getting out of the hip flexors. Big breath in. Exhale. We'll step the right foot forward. Square, tone the pelvis, tone the low belly. Bring it up. And we'll exhale, gentle twist off to that front right leg. Left arm down, retract the scapula, find that connection. You want to get fancy, right? So we want to twist from the thoracic spine, keeping the pelvis stable. Maybe we start to thread that left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Maybe the palms come together in Namaskar. Open your heart, retract the scapula. Life is good. It's so good. We're going to inhale. Everything's working out. And exhale. Everything's working in. Allow the lessons. We breathe in. The weight shifts into the right leg. We float our left toes high towards the sky. Keep the pelvis squared if you'd like. If you'd like a challenge, a balance point, we can bring both hands. Maybe one, maybe two, maybe both, to that right calf. And last breath here. Exhale. Left leg meets its friend. Shake out the head. Let out a nice big ha. Firm tone the legs. We'll breathe in. Now rise all the way up. All the curves, beautiful curves in your spine intact. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Breathe. One more breath here. Receive your breath. Exhale, palms by the side. Inhale, rising tall. Exhale, hinge, forward fold. Connect into the center line, the center point. Breathe in, rise up, and exhale. Shift back, both legs plank. Breathing in, retract the scapula. Breathing out, lower the sternum, release the shoulder blades back. Breathing in, upward facing dog. Press the earth away. From the low belly, rise hips, pelvis high. Exhale, release and let it go. Inhale, float the left leg high. Exhale, stack that hip on top. Bend into that left knee. Hug the heel towards the hip. Continue to resist the left shoulder down towards the earth. Connect in through the scapula. Big full breath in. Exhale, square off that left leg. Draw it into the chest. Hover through. Big breath in. Pivot out through that right heel. Extend the left leg. Flower open your heart. Press through that right outer heel. Press through that left pinky edge of your foot. If you want, lift that left leg high. And exhale. Draw to right elbow. Inhale. Exhale. Big full breath in. And exhale, square off the shoulders. Let's extend long through that left leg. And take a breather. If you'd like to release the left ear down to the floor, any option at all, you can choose to open up that right leg. Where are you feeling this? For 3 breaths. One more breath here. We'll breathe in, we'll rise tall through the sternum, pull the chest forward, palms down, dragging our left leg back, maybe lift it up. Exhale, vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale. Shake out the head. One more breath here. Breathing in, we'll draw the right leg high. Exhale, stack the right hip on top of the left, resist the right shoulder down. Hug and flex the right heel in towards the right hip. Engaging through the low belly. Inhale, we'll square off the pelvis, hug the heel into the hip again. Rock and roll forward. Exhale, left heel down, extend that right leg. Open up, flower open your heart. Find that connection in the scapula here too. Press through that right pinky edge of your foot. Ease and grace. Everything's working out. Exhale, left arm down, press through right heel. Maybe just hang out. Maybe lower the chest. Options, you can extend the right arm. Draw that left knee up towards the ceiling. One more breath here. Breathing in, drawing the right arm behind us. Right arm underneath that right shoulder rather. Open up through the pelvis, drag right leg back. Maybe a little one-legged vinyasa. Open up the heart, pull the chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Two more breaths here. Last breath here. Looking forward into the hands, we'll bend into the knees, lift up the heels, and on an exhale, go ahead and start to float the feet towards the hands. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold, release. Breathing in, firm, tone the legs, find connection in the glutes, rise tall, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Breathe. One more breath here. Right here, right now. In the centered focal point. Exhale, the palms down by the side. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, Utkatasana. A powerfully awkward chair. What would your arms really like to do right now? What helps you feel free? What helps you feel open, expansive, radiating your pure potential, what you are? The knees can imagine that they're squeezing an imaginary block. We can feel the tone in the glutes. We're going to start to shift the weight out of this left leg and into the right. Just hovering through here. Now, internal rotation in that left leg to draw the left knee on top of the right. And then we'll return back through squared pelvis and knees. Receive your breath. Exhale, palms parallel to the earth. Breathing in, draw the right elbow on top of the left. Maybe just hold on to the shoulders here. Maybe you want to interlace the palms. Thread the arms. Feeling good, we can start to draw the right foot up off of the earth and maybe start to thread it and wrap it around. Just going so far as we feel comfortable here. Breathing in, we're going to start to release this left leg, drawing it up. Maintain our eagle arms. Exhale, little bend in that knee. Keep hugging that line of energy and then reaching out, expanding out through that left leg. Big breath in. Draw it in again. Take your time. Bending into right knee to float the left leg down. Utkatasana legs, eagle arms. Right arm on top. Big full breath in. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, sweep them high. Big breath in. Exhale, press down through the air and connect to your heart. Connect to your pulse. One more breath. Bring our hands to our hips this time. And we just want to feel the connection as we exhale and shift it back. So we've shifted quite a bit. We continue to feel the engagement in the posterior chain. We feel that opening. Make sure that the lumbar spine has its curve. It's protected in the low belly. Then we'll start to shift the weight out of the left leg, out of the right leg and all the way into the left. Internal rotation in that leg, we'll reach the right knee on top of the left. And then bring the arms up parallel. Shoulders up, back and down. Breathing out, wrap the left arm on top of the right and hold on to the shoulders. Maybe interlace and thread the arms. Palms can come towards each other. If you want to have some fun, maybe float the right toes up off of the earth. Wrap them around that calf. Wrapping around the left calf. Returning through the midline. Breathing. And then we'll go ahead. Maintain our eagle arms. Begin to float the right leg up. Stay connected in the posterior chain. Little bend in that left knee. Extend out long. Warrior 3 with eagle arm variations. Big full breath in. Draw the scapula back. Bend into left knee. We'll float the right leg through. One more Utkatasana, breathe. Checking in. Stay connected to all the support that's all around you. Breathing in. Everything's working out. We're out of that. Next breath in, rise tall. Big breath in. Exhale, flip the palms. And bring them to Anjali Mudra. Hands to the heart center. Breathe. Last breath. Release the arms by the side. Connect the shoulder blades, the scapula back into the back of the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step walk or float the feet back into plank. I'm going to just shift off onto that left outer heel. Left leg, outer heel. Right leg will be in front. Now take some time and integrate this left scapula. Rotate your heart high, press the earth away. If you're wanting to float this right leg up off the earth, that's an option. Just stay connected into the side body on the left side in the posterior chain. Big breath in, exhale, shift back through plank. We can draw this right hand into the midline a little bit if you're wanting. Staying protected, roll off onto that right outer heel, right leg. Connect and retract the scapula. Shine your heart forward. Strongly press through that right pinky toe edge. And maybe start to float the left leg high. The more we press it into the earth, the higher we can lift that leg. Breathing in, opening up through the heart. Stay connected into the low belly. Exhale. Let's float it back into plank. Stay solid. Big breath in. Exhale. Let's bring the forearms down. Just the forearms. Retract the scapula. Engage through the low belly. One more breath in. And exhale. Let's bring the knees down. And reach the hips back to the heels for child's pose. Two more breaths here. Take some time, gently roll the shoulders on top of the hips. How do the knees feel right now? If you're wanting, we can go ahead and let's open up the heels a little bit. Roll the calves out so that the thigh bones, femurs have somewhere to go. We'll just start to nestle the hips inside the heels. Pressing the knees down, medial edge of the knees, pressing down into the earth. And find the curves of the spine. That was some work there, guys. So honor and nurture yourself right now. If you're wanting to draw your ears down towards the shoulders. Two more breaths here. And as we breathe in, be mindful of the knees. Please just start to slowly unfurl your shape. Extend out through the legs one at a time. Blood flow back into the knees. Into the hips. And then we'll go ahead and draw it on down. Okay. So one of my favorite little exercises to do is a little hip opener exercise that uses the low belly and creates a lot of integrity in how we move. So we'll just do a couple little rounds of this. We find our sit bones. Really make sure that you're on the sit bones. Bring the elbows to the knees. And you'll know immediately that this is pretty funky. So we bring the knees off to the right. We've got 90 degrees in the angles. We shift back, inhale, exhale, knees off to the left. So you can tell if maybe we've never done this before, it can feel very awkward, kind of very uncomfortable. We might be finding that we're kind of sliding around towards the top of the mat. That's all normal. The good news is that it gets better. Everything's working out. All right, so finish it off. Low belly should be super, super toned from this entire practice, especially, that movement right there. All right, well, let's just reach out through the legs, flex your toes back towards your shins, press down through the heels of the palms, open up through the neck. Okay, you're gonna bend in through the knees, hold on to the backs of the thighs and start to press your heels down and back isometrically so you feel this connection. And just take your time to roll down nice and slow. Look down at your belly. And we'll come on down. Bring the hands to the pelvis. And just take a moment to do a little anterior tilt and a posterior tilt so you can feel the difference here. All right, this would be tailbone tucked. This would be tailbone out. And somewhere in the middle is neutral. And feel the low belly. It's called Mula Bandha here. The root lock, we've lifted it up slightly. A little engagement. Let's go ahead and draw the heels underneath the knees. Bring the arms long. Walk the scapula down and back. Press through the pinky edge of the hands. Use the hamstrings and exhale. Draw the hips high towards the sky. Can you relax the glutes here? Check in with the jaw. Start to shift the weight all the way into that right leg. Hug the left knee into the chest and extend the leg long. Open up through that left ankle. Bend into the knee, create the number 4, and reach the hips back down. Exhale. Keep pressing the left knee away, and from the low belly, draw that right knee in towards the chest. So we feel the lumbar spinal curve. The lumbar vertebrae are not pressing down into the floor. If you want to bring the arms out to the side, like a T, and then we'll exhale with control, with patience. Draw that left foot over to the right. Continue to press the left knee away from the face. Rooting through the shoulder girdle. The neck is long. If you want to bring your gaze over to the left, feel free to do so. We'll breathe in back through center. And exhale. Release that left leg. If you want to extend the legs, that could feel really yummy. One more breath here. And draw the feet back in, soles of the feet to earth. Arms by the side. See if we can feel that same connection in the back body as if the arms are out, but we've just drawn them by the side. On the razor's edge of your arms, you press in to the earth. Engage through, pull the feet isometrically back to rise your hips high. Now press the upper palate of your mouth back and into the earth. So the neck is long. It has its natural curve. Shift the weight into that left leg to float the right leg high. Opening up in that right ankle. Breathing in, exhale, we'll cross, bringing the outer right ankle to the outside of the left femur, engage the low belly, and draw the knee in towards the chest. Breathe. So here, if you're wanting to draw the arms out parallel onto the earth, feel that connection into the back body, and we'll exhale gently, drawing the right foot out to the left, reaching that left knee down, reaching the right knee away. tone through the low belly. Check in with the jaw. Take full breaths. Drawing the breath in through the body to reach the pelvis back down to earth. We'll release the right leg. Extend the left to meet it. And just feel how nice it is to release. Receive your breath. Reach up, reach down. Out through the fingers, out through the toes, big full breath in, and on the exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Let's go ahead and roll up off of the shoulders, come into as tiny a little ball as is comfy for you. We can test ourselves and just kind of make sure that the neck feels easy here. Any movement at all here will be kind of free flowing for about 2 breaths. If you want to come into happy baby, take some time and just feel that the sacrum is still pressing down into the earth. You can release the head, release the shoulders. If you want to rock and roll, a little side to side, maybe extension from the same leg that you're reaching out to. Helping the nervous system to ease back. Anything that feels good. If you want to draw the soles of the feet together, open up the knees. You are infinitely powerful and creative just through the power of your imagination. For 2 breaths, close your eyes, and what would your body like to do? For 2 breaths, give yourself that freedom to know. Wherever you are, gently release your hips down if they are lifted. Release your legs down if they are lifted. Create space for your heart. Draw the arms by the side. Give yourself plenty of time and space to get comfortable here. I know that our attention spans in the age of Corona, our attention spans are pretty minimal. This is the most important part of your practice. The Shavasana. You're worth it. You are worth the Shavasana. Even if you didn't do any of the class, you're worth the Shavasana. Maybe especially if you didn't do any of the class. Feel the steady rhythm and flow of your breath. Visualize waves moving through your body as you breathe in. And as you breathe out. Breathe in, imagine that you're floating on top of the ocean. And breathing out, feeling the support of the ocean holding you up, completely buoyant, completely